Right, let's do this thing. I'm gonna skip the formalities like I normally do. Just gonna get right into it. It's like I bumped it. Seems pretty straight right now. Alright, so these controllers, I'm not entirely sure what's wrong with them, but I will have to check. It can be a litany of things. But some are here for the RB, LBRB not working or stuck. Oh yeah, this one's definitely, it doesn't even click. So this one, I know what's wrong with it. This one's probably stick drift. Alright, let's connect it to the PC and let us see. Almighty PC says. Morning, everyone. Hey, JFix. Good morning. Welcome, welcome. Morning for you, late night for me. This is Wolfpack After Hours. Or Dawn Hours. Alright, let's go ahead and get Gamepad Tester up. Gonna share my screen. And let's see what we get with this controller. See if it's stick drift. The shoulder buttons seem to be working. Triggers are good. This controller came in for. Oh my gosh. Steam Big Picture mode. guessing stick drift, but I can't really tell. Alright, stick seems to be fine. I'm not noticing anything weird. This one's a little weird. Full moon wolf time. Yeah, that's right. Nice Discord server. Thanks, man. Been grinding on that thing for a little bit. Had some people help me with the initial push, but ever since then, been kind of managing it when I get time. This left stick seems to be a little weird. Other than that, though, I can't really say it's bad. I can't justify it. Here, I'll just move on to a different controller. Alright. It must have been expensive for all those boosts. Yeah, and I mean, I'm the one who's pushing the boost for now. I don't think I need to have that many boosts anymore, actually. I could probably tone it down. But just for the initial put, I just really wanted the server badge, the whole Wolf server tag that I have with the white lightning strike. I just really wanted that. Let's see. There's a lot of Xbox One controllers in here as well. But I'm still waiting for those PCBs to come in, the drift fix PCBs. Looking forward to like giving those a try. Alright, so we have some batteries. Alright, connected another controller. RB is, you can't even press it, so it's probably, this controller probably didn't have drift, it just lost RB. Alright, so I know what's wrong with this one. RB button is gone. Yeah, there was an issue going on. I actually need to, you reminded me, I need to turn all those boosts off so it's not continuing to take cash. So, hey Yank, man, I feel like I haven't seen you in a while, Yank. Glad you're here, man. We missed you the last couple streams. Alright, let's see what's up with this pink controller. Not seeing what's wrong with this controller either. I hate that. I hate when you're trying to reproduce the issue and it's not really reproducing. I know the bumpers can be intermittent when they're going. Like you'll go to press them and they won't register. I have a limited edition Halo controller that does that. These bumpers seem to be fine. Okay, so this is another controller that I can't find the issue with. So I only have level 1 server and I still have a server tag. Don't waste too much money, haha. Yeah, stream. No stream when I'm busy working or sleeping. Yeah, good point. And yeah, JFix, I realize it only takes 3 to get that feature, but there was the moderator I had who kind of helped me set up my server forgot to transfer ownership back to me, or there was just a miscommunication or something. And so I'm like, yo, what the heck? So every time I boosted, it wasn't doing anything. So me being dumb, I just kept throwing money at it. I should have stopped, but that's my fault. So I need to actually reduce some of those boosts. about this controller? Oh, RB is cooked on this one. Okay. Let's see, drift. Doesn't seem to. Oh yeah, this controller has some drift. So this controller has drift in the left stick and bad RB. Okay. So RB and left stick, and then this one is just RB. Alright, let's go over to the overhead. That we can start cooking here. Well, this one is just a switch, so let me do this one first. This one will be quicker to get to a repair state. Well, how you been, Yank? Otherwise, cooking with gas. Yeah. Yeah, I've been putting in some work on the Discord server. That's one. It's crazy to think how long this used to take me to get these side panel things off. Now, it's like nothing. It's like a hot knife through butter. Alright, let's lift this sticker. I'm heading out to work here. Catch you later. Good luck repairing. Thanks. Same to you, man. Oh, wait. You mean your day job? Or the electronics side? I'm not sure if you do it full time or as a business. Curious about that, JFix. Before you go, I'm guessing you're talking about like a day job. Because if you're heading out, yeah, day job. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, you're like me, man. We're all trying to do our passion and pay the bills at the same time. But alright, man. Have a good day at work. If I packed your lunch for you, I'd have a sticky note in there saying, have a good day at work. iCloud Towers working in telecoms? Oh, geez. Yeah, that's intense. Yeah. That's one of those infrastructure jobs that are underappreciated for sure. Everybody takes for granted. I'm a wussy scared of heights. You know, I would say my fear of heights is pretty medium. Like it's not paralyzing, but it's definitely there at times. Cowabunga, it's Ace! Our ace in the hole. Hello, hello, sir. How you doing? I'm guessing for you it's morning. JP, I don't mind it. Oh. Oh, just playing, you don't mind it? Gotcha. I used to skydive as a youngster? Oh, snap. Late Arvo here? Wait, what does Arvo mean? Let's get the front panel off. Let's pop these off so they're not in the way. Man, skydiving. I wonder if I would be willing to do that one day. My head, that's definitely something that'll build some character. Put some hair on your chest. It's fun? Yeah. See, you're like been there, done that, of course. Well, let me not say of course. But it's gonna seem more fun. Gray, black, red, white. No, it's not. Don't do it any longer. Gotcha. Ace said it's not fun. Ace, have you done it before? I'm guessing you have if you're saying it's not fun. See, rock climbing I used to be into. There was like a year of my life I went rock climbing very frequently. There's a local gym here in Melbourne that I went to, that I had a membership to. I was there pretty often. It's a good forearm workout for sure, and legs. I did it once, never again. Understandable. Been doing it for 30 years roughly. Oh, you still do it? What a mad lad. And that too as I age. Understandable there as well. So this one, the RB button is completely jammed. Hey Ace, are you in my community Discord by chance? I don't think you are. And let me know if you have a Discord as well, so I'm sure to join it. Show support any way I can, even if it's small. There's certain things I want to bring up in my Discord, and I kind of want you there to correct me if I'm wrong. Excuse me. Excuse me as well. I'm not. I have one, yes. Okay, yeah. I'll have to add you on there. I'll find your contact and... You know what? Let me do it now. Oh, there's still a screw I missed. I just saw it as I was rotating. Let's see. Aces. There you are. Add. Alright. Sent a friend request. From there, it'll be easy to kind of get you on board. Again, no pressure. Oh yeah, this is the song that sounds like Kingdom Hearts almost. Alright, we have access to the switches that we need to replace. Excellent. 2011 having multiple deployments for a bad tornado season. Oh gosh. You know, a lot of people don't like forget that the military is also used for disasters. Shoot, even I forget sometimes. Alright, so these switches. Man, I just had them. Where are they? Here we go. Here's my baguito, bunch of fresh switches. And it's the RB one. Huh. Clicks just fine. Does that mean this is bad on the controller? Oh yeah, it's jammed at the controller level. Worst devastation I've ever seen. Well, we're selling most of that spring and summer. Jeez. Harvey as well in Houston. Oh yeah, Harvey did some damage. Forgot about that one. See, the button got jammed, but I'm not entirely sure. It's the button, it might just be this like switch assembly. Buttons are gonna want to fall out. That's okay. Try my best to prevent them from doing that. found the issue. Might not even be a switch issue, it might just be the plastic was fatigued from so many presses. Let me see if I have a replacement for this top bumper bar. Paint on Xbox? Yeah, a little bit, I'm noticing. Been to floods before, but nothing's been, yeah. I should have that piece. I should have it. I'm pretty sure. Yes, I do. Pretty good tolerances. Alright, this one I'm gonna toss. I've done power ICs and motors on the Xbox. Oh, nice. Yeah, I have not done that type of job quite yet. Here's a piece of broken plastic for the trigger. It's like this thing wants to flop everywhere. Yeah, for the controller, yeah. Should have been paying a little more attention to the orientation of this button. But I think I can figure it out. Cleaning, plate stick, switches, and triggers, yes. You know, I haven't had the triggers fail on me just yet. I've had the sticks fail. Well, there go all the buttons. That's alright. No big deal. In fact, now it gives me peace so I can work in peace. Nice, we got one side in. Came out pretty sweet, nice. Nice. Is that where it's sticking? Pushing the clip over. Yeah, there seems to be like slots. Oh. Think we just got it. I think. Think we just got it. Nice. I gotta put all these buttons back. The fun part. Got it. Nice. Sweet. Appreciate the confirmation. Man, whoever invented like keyed slots, absolute genius. Right, I didn't realize there's like some type of groove. Still gotta figure out how this sync button goes. Can't tell if that's proper. Oh, I see now. I see. I need to rotate it. Alright, I think I got that squared away. Have experience. Nice. Yes, that we youngins can learn from. If we so choose, that is. Oh yeah, that feels way better. Alright. Well, I'm glad I had the part in stock. Doesn't happen often, but when it does, feels great. Nice. Alright. Let's get the screws in, get it back to a certain point, and let's test. Wow, another all-nighter? Yeah. Where's all the swindlers, I wonder? Yeah, I know. I mean, this is an unusual time for me, so I could see that. can see the swindler's not swindling at this time. Alright, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. It was pretty swift. PCB over here. Headphone jack. I truly wonder if I'm actually on like any of these companies' radars, or any of us really, because we're fixing their products and showing it to people. There's no way they love that. I don't think there's any world where they love that. Takey, you're off tomorrow? No, I'm not off tomorrow. See, I've only been streaming for about 30 minutes now. Antenna wires can be such a pain sometimes. Wait, what? Oh, don't tell me this thing detached from the PCB. You gotta be kidding me. Hold on, let's see what we got going on here. Yep, it detached from the PCB. You gotta be kidding me. Why? It's like when you want things to go simple, they don't want to. So the anchor point for this antenna cable broke off. So let's see. We're gonna have to disconnect it and then resolder it back on. Thankfully, all the solder points are still intact. You know what? I might be able to just do it like that. Hold it down, and then I will solder it. Yeah, it seemed that way. Make sure you add more solder to the anchor pads on both of them, brother. Yeah, good point. Be sure to do that. Let me add some flux. Just stay right there. That's all I need you to do. Just stay. Nope, you don't want to stay. Alright, I need to figure out a way to get it to stay before so I can solder it down. That's what I was thinking. Let me use like a little bit of tape. Alright, let me get a piece of tape. This is on the fly improv. This is why they pay us the big bucks. Or so I'm told. Alright, I think I can get one side tacked down now. Make sure we're in frame here. Get a glove on. Man, this was supposed to be simple. Not all this extra stuff. This is supposed to be quick, they said. Don't worry, they said. Alright, let's get this other big anchor point on screen here. Oh darn. Alright, we got the sides anchored. Let's do this flange here. Alright, nice. Alright, let us see how this thing holds up in court. Okay. Gotta be kidding me. Like, why, man? Alright, so it didn't hold. I have to try to figure out another way. Is all of it around it just ground? Because if that's the case, no, one signal is not ground. But that's the signal we're connecting to. So that was supposed to be a buffer. Okay, I see. Okay, I just need this buffer so we don't short the positive with the ground, but everything around it is just a return. So that's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. And let's see if I can make a bridge between the connector and the pad. Alright, let me get another piece of tape to hold it in place. Can't trust that connection. This is gonna be one of those ones. Just trying to flatten out all the solder around where I'm trying to go. You know what I could do is use solder mask actually. And then I don't have to worry about that little spacer. And that'll make my life a bit easier. Here. Do I have solder mask? Yes, I do. Thought I had a green bottle of solder mask in this drawer. What did I do with it? I see my other versions of solder mask. Did I leave it up here? No. Okay. I guess I'll just use the different colored one. That's fine. It's no big deal. Man, that kind of annoys me that this was supposed to be simple and it turned into something not so simple. Alright, let's go over to those rod parts are so easy to break off the board. Yeah. Funny enough, that's the first time that's happened to me. So, as annoying as that is. Alright, let's see. See if we can accomplish what we want to accomplish here. Honestly, I could probably take a little dab from this part. Nope. Alright, let's see. Alright, I'm gonna scrape off the excess with my blade here. Maybe 2 out of 40-ish stay on? Really? So the goal is to get it here, but a very thin coat, as thin as I can get it. It is where I want it, which is good. The rest, though, I don't need. I'll slowly try to scoop it up. See if I can do something a little more effective. Let me not get one with alcohol in it. Yes, exactly. Ooh, nice. That worked out perfectly. Nice, that worked out pretty darn good. Perfect. Alright, let me get a piece of tape ready in hand. Then let's get this guy out of here before I forget. I should cure it, but I kind of don't want to because I want it kind of liquidy for what I'm about to do. This is the stuff that they can't teach you. Like these types of situations. You just gotta know what your options are and execute. Hey Sean, how you doing? So it's still tacky like glue? Exactly. That was my thought process. Alright. Let's try this again. Until it cure, exactly. It's not a good bead. Now, when someone goes to remove this, they're gonna have to like desolder it first, which is unfortunate, but I'd rather have it functional right now than not. I have a way to test this thing fully. This path right here. I can make sure I didn't short it. Oh no. Solder's kind of going where I don't want it to. Alright, let me check for a short before I continue onward. Alright, so I can check. This is the path. Alright, let's check from here to here. I think we're good. I think. It's hard to really know. Okay. I think we're good. We're gonna reassemble and try it out. It's basically for the wireless functionality, so that'll be easy to know if it's good or not. Try to use it wirelessly. If it works, great. If it doesn't work, well. Alright, let's get this plugged in. Let's give it a try. Excuse me, screen share. Alright, the original issue has been resolved. But let's see if a new issue has it, which I'll have to reassemble it further to get to that point. But so far we're looking good. Bumper's working just fine. Alright, let's see. Need to solder in the motor wires. Let's see, gray, black, red, black. Alright, cool. Those motor wires are in. Let's do the other side. Nice. Alright, let's plug it in. Well, I need batteries, so. Hate to do the label like this, but here's what it is. Alright. Nice, it connected just fine wirelessly. Let's go. Well, let's see if we got inputs though. Let's see if we got inputs though. Alright, screen share. controller is connected wirelessly. I have the USB wireless receiver for my personal use. Let's see if we get inputs. We get inputs, baby. All right, we're good to go. Nice. A little bit of a mishap, but nothing we couldn't get past. Honestly, I kind of don't want to touch it. If anything, I just want to put more tape on it. Because I don't think the UV lamp is going to really reach underneath the antenna wire that was there. So I think the best I'm going to do is get some UV on there. Hold on, let's go back to the overhead. Yep, just don't listen to Yank. No. I'm just not sure if that's gonna really, if it's gonna cure by the UV light that way. I mean, I can still do it. Why not? Let's see. Let's see what we get. You know what? I'm here. It would make me feel better just doing it. Let me add a piece of tape. If it's on its side. Alright, let me get my UV lamp. Oh, I moved it up here. It's not down there anymore. I have like a USB power bank that tells me current in amps, so this is nice. I can just use it. It's funny, it's interesting the color the UV makes the Kapton tape look. Alright, so we just gotta hold it here for a little bit. And that'll be that. And we could fully reassemble, retest, and consider it done. A few more moments. Take a swig of water with bubbles. All right, we are good to go. I don't know why you would want a strobe effect on this, but whatever. All right. Okay, let's get this thing fully reassembled now. I got cocoa. There you go. I got cocoa. Nothing wrong with cocoa. Yeah, in fact, I had a chocolatey beverage earlier, a little bit earlier today or this evening. Man, that label comes down like nobody's business. Yeah, I love some good hot chocolate. My mom used to make it in a pot on the stove, and that junk used to slap. Oh my gosh, that junk was so good. And it used to be nice. It would like form a skin, like almost like I forgot some other stuff that like paint does almost, or like bean sauce. Absolutely amazing. Nice. You know, that label goes right back in its spot very nicely. And you eat it. Yes, sir. Now that's weirdo activity, and that's what I engaged in. Alright, let's do final test. Reconnects just fine. That's awesome. Oh, are these batteries dead? Oh, these stinking batteries, man. Batteries are cooked. I know there was another set around here. Oh, these batteries, man, let me just throw these out. These batteries are useless. Alkaline batteries can be thrown in the trash. Lithium, no. Do not put lithium batteries in the trash, but alkaline batteries, you can throw those in the trash. Alright, these have juice. Are these dead too? Dang, I mean, it has been a while since I used these. Jeez. Alright, well, let me connect it via a wire. Everything looks good. Let me go grab some batteries because I want to test that. Jeez, man. I need to... Actually, let me bring that with me so I can charge it. I'll be out of frame, but I shall be right back. This happens when I don't use my lithium batteries very often. They go dry on me. So those are charging up. Let me see. Some more pale blues. Hopefully. These have some juice, but then again, they might be in the same predicament. I don't use them very often. They might be dry. Alright, let's see. Alright, nice. You guys can see all buttons are working. Nice. Let's do a vibration test. Vibration is working. Nice. It's a W. Alright. Let's go ahead. I guess I'll leave this case of batteries in here since they have some juice in them. Alright. One Xbox controller down. Put this in my delivery zone so I can remember to take it with me. What time is 3:12? Okay. Ooh, I can feel the melatonin starting to kick in. Let's see how far I can get on this one. This one has a bad RB and stick drift in the left stick. Alright, one stick with drift and RB. Well, if this has the same RB issue as the other one, I don't think I have another one of those frames that are needed. I don't think I do. No, I'm gonna have to order that. Excuse me. Excuse me. Let me see if I can just work on a different thing. Because this customer, the one with these controllers, he dropped off 8 controllers. And apparently they have various issues. Haven't been able to detect all the issues with these controllers. And a lot of them are Xbox One controllers. So not the series versions. So I'm going to have to figure out. I'm going to have to wait for that that board to come in. Okay. Excuse me. I think I'm gonna have to work on that another time. Customer needed at least one back, so I think I accomplished that for him. Well, I've been streaming about an hour and a half. Okay, that's not bad. Nice little brief stream to knock out one controller for this guy. There's this Elite controller. You know what? Let me plug it in. Let's see what's wrong with it, at least so I can know and then I can make a mental note before ending the stream here in a little bit. Gamepad tester, screen share. Well, that is obviously stick drifts in the right stick. That is terrible. Thankfully, the bumper switch is still good. Triggers are good. Yeah, this controller is well used. This customer opted to get both sticks replaced, so I think when I get around to working on this, that's going to be nice. And I was able to find, because this is an issue with these Elite controllers, well, not an issue, it's a feature, but it can be an issue to replace. is these controllers have threaded stems. They don't have like the normal stock stems, like this little style. Just a little nub like this that you just slide the thumbstick cap on. The Xbox Elite Series 2 controllers have threaded stems, and I was able to find a company that makes TMR modules with the threaded stem, so they can still keep that functionality. And I'm going to use it on this customer. They're kind of going to be a guinea pig, but I'm looking forward. I'm pretty confident in these, even though I've never used them before. I'm looking forward to using them on my own personal controllers that have ran into issues. So for example, I have, like I mentioned, and I'll show it to you guys, I just been having it on display once it started having that issue. So I have this Halo Infinite Master Chief controller. The RB buttons stopped working or became intermittent, and I feel like, well, if I'm gonna open this controller up, I might as well replace the analog sticks with Hall effects, and then I'll never have to worry about it. Because, you know, a controller like special edition controllers, it makes sense to do that type of thing, more so than like a stock controller, to upgrade it to TMR or Hall effect sticks, because it's like, it's super worth it, man. Yeah, see, I'm pressing the RB button and it's like intermittent. It works when it wants to. Yeah, look. Nothing till I press hard. And even then it's inconsistent sometimes. And I don't want to keep pressing hard because it might be a little difficult to get replacement bumper, this piece of plastic, the spring. So I'm pretty sure that's a leaf issue, because you can hear the switch pressing. I'm going to replace both of them when I'm in there. But this is my personal controller that I'm looking forward to working on at some point. Anyway, let's transition here. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Oh wait, which ones? My bad, I didn't see it. Right stick is cooked. Yep, yeah. Threaded ones. Which ones? They're made by this brand. I guess I can post a picture. I just found them on Amazon. They're KS or K Silvers. And they're TMR, which is great. And they make them pre-made with the threaded thumbsticks, or the center caps, or the stems, my bad, stems. Silvers, yeah, K Silver is the brand. Those are decent, nice. Because the alternative is you can pop off the potentiometers, the module, well, they're not potentiometers, I guess, the electromagnets off the sides for the X and Y axis, and then pop them onto the OEM ones. But it's nice that these come with TMRs. So, looking forward to installing these, seeing how they use. Oh, nice, you used a couple? Any complaints? No complaints, I'm guessing. Not really. Uh-oh. What is the for? Like, is there like some minor complaint, or? Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and but other than that, no. They can be a bit off on the posts going into the board. Oh, okay. Okay, alright, that's good. That, I can just bend them in place or get them to line up. But if they were like kind of whack, like they don't really calibrate well or something weird like that, that's what I would want to know. But if it's something just with the stems, I could live with that. That I could work around. that other issue, can't really work around that. But alright, everybody. Yeah, time for a little recap, I guess. Wolfpack After Hours recap. So, we were able to fix one of the controllers, which is good for that customer. He brought 8 controllers. He needs just one to get by. I think that he like played basketball in college, so I think he's trying to play the new 2K or the new season in 2K. So, I'm glad I'll be able to get that done for him. Other than that, the melatonin is definitely kicking in, so I'm gonna get some sleep. And I appreciate you guys tuning in for Wolfpack After Hours. The next stream should be later on today, aka this evening when I get home. I got some stuff that I need to repair. You know what? Actually, I may not stream because one thing I've been working on in the background is a desktop PC that came in because the fans weren't working, and it turned out it was the hub. So the fan issue is kind of resolved. But as I've been working on that PC, the NVMe SSD failed. Like, I can't access the drive. You know, the partition shows as, or the file system shows as raw, which is usually a sign that Windows can't see the drive. Really annoying because, you know, you already go through so many steps of optimization and loading programs, and then the drive fails. It's like, are you kidding me? So all that time is wasted. Spoke to the customer, got a new drive on order. It should come in today, and then I'll be working on that. So depending on how that goes, like if it's just things where I can leave it running, like when it's installing a fresh copy of Windows, or things that just take time, right? Like if it's running tests, updating drivers, things like that, where I can just set it, click it, walk away, and then come back and check on it. That's what I'll do. But other than that, yeah, I should be streaming tomorrow. So stay tuned. And as always, guys, appreciate you being here. And until next time, peace.